Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into this week's
Hey, I
edition of.
just want to let you two know, because it's 112 degrees here, my slushy machine is cranking, and when the buzzer goes off, I'll have to be gone for a second to grab one.
Yeah, it's really hot here
I
too.
mean, it's I was gonna say we are used to the stoppages, but at least this stoppage I'll accept.
Yeah,
Or
this is
not stoppages, you being away and me and
no,
Jeremy take over the show.
yeah, I was at baseball. It's a scorcher, but I'm good now. I'll just have to run off and grab one, and I get a brain freeze while we talk. But we got a lot to cover. I actually have a serious Timberwolves question that I don't think I've really asked you to. Um, that I'd like to know the answer to. I feel like nothing's changed since the last time we talked. The Twins
No,
did walk off. For those of you that left us watching the Twins game, they did win on a walk off. Ironically, we played a role in it, sort of.
No, it's my fault that the Twins won in a walk-off.
Right. But other than that, I think we're status quo with all of our teams. But I do remind me, I have a Timberwolves question for you guys.
um, Dad, do you take it? Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. I'm a little worried about you and your roommates with this virus that is sweeping the nation right now.
Why? I'm a ex-produce manager. I mean, I can handle it.
I know, but it's frequently found in a staple of our what were, I guess maybe they've changed our household dinners. So
What do they claim it's in?
bagged salads is the number one, uh, whatever you want to call it. That's the number one place it's been found thus far.
That's interesting because Sunday we had a rare dinner home before my older roommate left for a trip this week to the great state of Iowa. And I said, "Hey, should we grab some corn?" And she said, "No, let's do bagged lettuce." I'm assuming she was trying to get me sick then.
Trying to maybe help you cut some weight, perhaps.
Uh,
Nature's
Saturday I was out.
Ozempic.
Saturday I was outside for a long time. I lost 12 pounds just from sweat, but I guess that's another good way to do it. Uh, yeah, the baked salad thing. Have we narrowed down what state it's coming from?
There have been cases in like all but 10 states, I think, 12 states maybe,
It's
Well,
in
where the but
California.
yeah.
it's coming from California.
Oh, I don't know where it's coming from, but
No,
I
it's
think
in
it's
California.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, normally people only don't like when we don't talk about sports, but this is more of a public service announcement.
Yeah. Did you see who's leading the charge in prevention, or I shouldn't even say prevention, but is being the most cautious? It's quite ironic.
Oh, I would assume our president, he fixes everything.
No, I mean a restaurant, I guess is the word I will use very generously.
Taco Bell.
Uh, Taco Bell.
Oh,
Taco
they had to
Bell.
change their ingredients, I thought.
They've voluntarily and temporarily removed specific ingredients as a precaution. You know things are bad when
Uh,
Taco Bell is leading the charge.
is there any chance with our new popularity Taco Bell will sponsor us before I say what I'm about to say?
Uh, well,
If we
just
can
say
get
it.
Taco Bell as a sponsor, I think we could get another one as a sponsor.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
that's
a
a great
phenomenal
point.
point.
Like Chipotle. Um, I feel like Taco Bell didn't really need this latest issue to affect people in this way. That's like got to be almost every time someone eats Taco Bell, they have this issue.
Well, I'm kind of thinking
Maybe
if you're Taco Bell, why would you not leave the ingredients? Then you can blame the virus, not
food,
your
right?
own
That's my
problems,
point. Well,
right? They've removed a bit of a cop out for themselves.
that's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's. I got nervous because I Sunday I ate an entire watermelon after I cut it, And then someone said they heard it was from watermelon, and just to be safe, I would stay in the bathroom for 2.5 hours. Nothing, happened, but I just don't want to be somewhere, you know. But then I heard the same thing. It was the lettuce.
Yeah,
I
I
also
think
saw that.
lettuce is number one.
I also saw that someone pointed out that washing the produce doesn't help it, and I always thought back to you
What I
telling me
told you.
washing the produce, you don't need to wash your produce. It doesn't do
Yep.
anything.
Yep. I mean, I have that argument daily, in fact.
Well, my older roommate,
Don't need to
I
wash your
had a
produce. Doesn't make it
conversation
ice.
with her about the bird flu and that the shortage of eggs, and I had been telling her it's a scam. There's plenty of eggs. Everyone has chickens. They're just looking to price gouge people. And sure enough, the egg companies all got fined tens of millions of dollars because it came out they were just price gouging. There's nothing wrong. So yeah, I guess I would tune into this show. It's too bad they can't ask questions.
They're
'Cause
challenging a play in the All Star game. That should not be allowed.
I don't, and I think he was safe.
is it
He
the
But
was.
lady umpire?
I don't think so, no.
That poor lady.
So our phenomenal head of the FDA is on the case, obviously.
That's
Not
good.
FDA.
Yeah, food and
Wrong.
drug.
I know, but that's not what I meant. Our Secretary of Health is on the
Agriculture?
case. No,
Oh,
Secretary of
Secretary of
Health.
Health.
Yeah,
you're
it's pretty
talking about
strange.
Junior.
Yeah, I was.
He must
But
eat a
yes,
lot of lettuce.
I don't know what that guy eats. Investigation of the current outbreak is ongoing. No confirm, but the suspicions are yes, lettuce and salad greens, especially those in bags because of how they are prepared. Um, no
Yeah, see,
commercially frozen produce, cooked foods, or peeled fruit have been associated. Historically, when we had an outbreak back in the 90s, some foods that were impacted were salad mixes, snow peas, green onions, cilantro, basil, and this one's going to hit hard for this whole group, raspberries. I have a pint of raspberries in the fridge.
I do too.
I will let you guys know next week how that goes.
I just ate when I got home,
Oh, okay.
and I probably won't make it to the end of the show. Uh, Another fun fact.
But it is nice you got your excuse out early. Like now, if you go, everyone thinks you're getting a slushy. You know.
I know. Well, I will be doing both, but I'll just probably eat the slushy in there. So well, talking about this bagged cheese, you shouldn't eat
No,
that either.
it's only produce.
No, no, no. I'm just saying, bagged lettuce, bagged cheese. They have to put a bunch of chemicals in to try to keep it fresh once you cut it. You should always cut your own. I was gonna say cut your own cheese, which would be clever if I really meant it that way. But I am not that smart. You should always try to grate your own cheese because you won't have to put in chemicals and stuff in. So I try to stay away from the bagged cheese anyways, and the bagged lettuce I know could be a problem. But yeah, let me know
Um,
about the raspberries. I
since when do you stay away from bagged cheese? Did I miss that family
yeah,
memo?
we have our
No,
yeah we have our
it's
go
Am
true.
ahead,
I
Sam.
crazy here, Sam? I mean, I did we not?
No, maybe I guess I've lived with them more recently than you. It's been a
They didn't care about family health until I left the house. Is that what
no
this is all
growing
about?
Well,
through high school. I think it was probably my later years of college. They made this switch, and
That
I
would
only
explain
know
why I'm not aware.
because when Dad's older roommate would make the mac and cheese, I would ask her why she was grating 3 pounds of cheese, and that's why.
yeah, yeah.
How many cheese graters have you gone through over the years then? Do you have the one that like
Well,
attaches
are
to the
you
side of the
talking about the
table
old?
and
Yeah, we've got multiple cheese graters. We've got the the electric one where you just put it down and crank it, but we also have an actual cheese. We have two cheese graters and I believe two mechanical ones to help with the process. Yes. So we have
follow-up
multiple.
question.
Yep.
Does the real cheese melt as nicely on the chips and cheese though?
Way better. Way better.
Really? Better.
It's
Okay.
got nothing processed. It's actual just cheese. And then
Yeah,
you
but
cook, and
sometimes
then you buy a little tip. And you can get this on QVC, but you can buy it. We buy a product called Lock and Lock where you seal it in. It's kind of like the old Tupperware for you old timers, and you grate it and put it in there, and it uh keeps it good. Now another tip: if you do open your Lock and Lock and it's green, I advise against using it. For
The
those of
lock
you
and
that
lock or
don't,
the cheese?
both. No, the cheese. You can put the Lock and Lock in the dishwasher. Top shelf, of course.
what
Otherwise,
does
it
this
can
have to
melt.
do with it being green? I missed something here.
The
Well, if the
cheese
cheese
turned
is
green in the
green, you
lock
don't
and
want to
lock,
eat
but
it.
that's not great. That's not a great advertisement for the lock and lock if it's not
No,
keeping
well, no.
cheese fresh.
Eventually, I mean, cheese will eventually turn green no matter what you keep it in.
Yeah, I don't know why that's why I'm confused why you had to specify how that relates to the lock and lock.
It didn't.
Oh,
Someone asked me, you mean the Lock and Lock green or the cheese? I said the cheese.
but I
I was
guess it just seemed
answering
like
your
a strange
question.
thing to call out anyways. Like, of course,
I
if
was
the
telling
cheese
people
is.
not to eat moldy cheese, is what I was telling
Yeah, I
people to
think
do.
I didn't think you
You
needed
brought
to
up the
tell
Lock
people
and
that.
Lock.
You brought up the law. What are you talking about? Is your
You
slushy
asked if
done yet?
I don't know. I could check.
Um, how many times did you have to have your roommate wash it to make sure you don't get any alcohol in this round?
No, it's funny you say that. I was thinking about that just now. Because, yeah, Saturday night was a big night of rosé.
Froze.
Uh, what was it called?
Froze.
Froze.
I said frosé.
Oh, did you? Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah. In fact, to a point where some people would think there was a problem, but I
But
don't judge.
I'm sure the alcohol content in it kind of decreases in the slushy.
I wouldn't know, but
That's
yeah,
true. I guess that's the question. Was
I
more
don't think
consumed
much.
because it was in slushy form?
I've seen them drink before. I'd say the same,
Yeah. So to
which is a
Sam's point,
lot,
maybe
by
it.
the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Of course.
But yeah, what I'm saying
Like,
is
let's not sell their
the
drinking
same
short.
5 glasses of slushy rosé is probably less than 5 glasses of rosé.
I think Sam's right about that.
Oh, it's probably watered down, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine. But that just means you have an extra glass, so you catch up sooner or later.
Well, hence the question that I just asked.
It also
We
gives
went
you a
through a
brain
lot.
freeze, but also in theory it kind of nerfs you from drinking it
Do
faster.
you would you frown on people that drink a slushy and coffee at the same time? Or is that just a professional?
No, because I don't.
No.
That's how I am. I mean, that's how I am with
To
anything.
avoid the
Like I
brain
don't.
freeze.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I don't know if that's gonna work that way. It's like when you mix things that are too hot and too cold, and then like it goes poorly. I would just be cautious. Um, I don't drink and consume things that are a certain temperature only to counteract another temperature. I will drink iced coffee in the winter. I will drink hot coffee in the summer if it's what I want. I'll have a slushy in the winter. I'll have ice cream in the winter. I'll have what to me, I want what I want. I'm gonna have what I have. I don't care when it is. And so I think if you're craving a cup of Joe and you're craving a little slushy for dessert, why not? It's like
Fair
you
enough.
have coffee with ice cream. Is a bit of a dessert situation all the time.
That's true.
Mix it together. We call that an affogato for those that are well
We
versed
do.
in the coffee world. Well, you
Um,
might not, but
do you think I was thinking about this today as I was not preparing for the show, of course. Obviously we talked last week about the insane rating that we got on this show. So I'm gonna guess when people found out how popular our show was, more people started listening. Do you think the fact that more people started listening, our ratings went down and we're like the 20th best podcast now, or do you think it hurt or helped?
I actually think we had a great show last week, so I think our ratings are probably still up. But after the first 10 minutes of this show, they're probably going to plummet back down.
Fair enough.
it was a lot of virus chatter, which is
I mean,
on
we got
me.
virus, we got
Or
slushy.
I have breaking
I think the
news.
slushy chatter is good. I will take the blame if the virus chatter turns people away.
Chad Gable, Otis, and Javon Evans will be at the Mall of America tomorrow for school supply kickoff. I just gotta.
Is that a place a lot of people go to buy school supplies?
I would say I would never think of that, but they're there. I don't know why I
Why
just
did
got
you go
that.
to Brawl at the Park or whatever they called
Oh,
it?
I had offers. A couple reasons. One, I
Who's
would have had to
AEW?
sit through. I don't like AEW.
Well, still, it's
Well, that's main reason, and I don't like the Twins.
well, I figured that was
So
the main reason.
yeah, so I would have had to sit through one thing to sit through the other thing that I just don't enjoy.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, no, that's why. All right, start the show. I'm gonna check on my slushy.
Okay, well, thanks everybody for tuning in. You found us one
Or
way,
close the show. I don't know how long we've been on. I'll be back.
18 minutes, 16
Okay.
minutes. You found us one way or another. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure if you want to listen to us in podcast format on demand whenever you want, you go to your favorite streaming service, whether that is Spotify, that is Apple Podcasts, that is apparently YouTube Music as well. Go like, favorite, subscribe, do whatever you do. That way, each and every week when we have a show, we are there on your favorite device, ready to listen whenever you would like. We are also, of course, primarily though, a proud member of the WFNU 94.1 FM Frogtown Community Radio family. You can catch us live in our new slot, new and improved. I guess it depends on who you ask. I think it's improved. Maybe that's up to all of you to decide. At 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturdays every single week, we are live over the airwaves in the Twin Cities area. We are also concluding your Saturday later that night, 1 a.m. Sunday morning, bright and early, and maybe another switch up time. So make sure every week you listen in,
Well,
you
we don't
find
even know
out.
if that's true, right?
It's called a tease, Dad. It's I don't know if you're aware. You've been doing this
And then,
radio thing for a while, but
sorry. Slushy isn't quite done, but I do have a kind of like a little preview of it. It's delish.
happy for you. 4 p.m. Saturdays Central. You can also catch us on WFNU.org or streaming on the WFNU app. But we are just one of a ton of awesome shows on the network. Go check it out. Flip it on your radio if you're driving around. Check out the website. Check out their app. There's news. There's other sports shows. I mean, I know there's at least one other one, which I'm going to mention in a second. There's stuff going on in the local community. There's obviously music, and there's everything and anything in between.
Can I make a confession?
Yeah.
I was told the name of the show that follows us on Saturday, and a combination of me being old, probably not paying attention as much as I should, and for sure not writing it down. I don't know, but I will have it for the next show.
I can find it.
Also, why? I mean, you may
Saturdays following us at 5 p.m. on Saturday is Native Roots Radio.
Yep, I knew that.
Yep, I'm sure you did. I'm
Mhm.
sure you did.
Sure did. Go ahead.
With what?
Oh, you done? Wow, this is cold.
I don't even know. I was going to talk about Connor's Corner. I don't even know what time that guy's on anymore these days.
Well, he's on live 10:30 to 11:30. On
Fridays.
Fridays. Spent the day with him at the airport and Highland Popcorn last Thursday.
I saw that.
Electric experience. I got an observation, and it might be controversial. Want to hear it?
It's kind of what we do on this show.
Okay. For you travelers that travel out of MSP, which is Minneapolis St. Paul, there's two terminals. There's the main terminal, Terminal 1, and there's 2, which is the regional airlines.
I'll be flying into 2 in a couple weeks.
Yes. And Highland Popcorn is in both. We were at Terminal 2, had to get special clearance, which was a whole funny thing. But my observation, because I do travel a decent amount, always out of Terminal 1. and I guess we can debate why this is. I think the people in Terminal 2 are happier.
I think you get a lot of business travelers in Terminal 1 who aren't
Right.
always really happy to be traveling.
Right.
Everybody flying out of 2 is heading somewhere for vacation.
Yep. Well, some
Does
people
this
are
have
doing that.
anything to do with you not getting felt up through security in Terminal 2?
This one I didn't. This one I had special clearance and I had product I was walking through. So no, I was kind of a big deal, to be honest
No,
with
I'm
you. But
saying
yeah.
is the fact that you didn't, get
Well,
searched thoroughly in Terminal 2 security like you
and
constantly do in
asked to go
Terminal
home to
1.
go to and asked to go to a
Could that
private
be
room.
influencing your happiness rating?
Well, it might be mine, but I mean, I think some people might have enjoyed being felt up in front of 3,000 people. I just didn't twice. Uh, when they ask you to go to the private room, I recommend go to the private room if you want. But it might. I think people are. I have to be careful how I say this, and I don't know why I would start now. But Drew's right. Most or whoever said it, a lot of people are. Most of those people are on vacation. I just think they're grateful to be traveling.
The 4 airlines, I just looked it up because I was curious because I couldn't even come
Yes,
up with more
I
than
know
2.
this.
The 4 airlines that fly out of Terminal 2 are Sun Country Airlines. We're
Yep.
quite familiar. Southwest Airlines, a little less
Yep.
familiar, but what I will be flying in a few weeks.
This one's electric.
Frontier
Yep, I knew you were going to
Airlines
say that. I was right outside their
uh,
gate.
and Iceland Air.
Yeah.
Those are the 4 airlines that fly out of Terminal 2. Anybody flying those is going somewhere for vacation and probably somewhere pretty cool.
I thought Frontier was out of business, so I was stunned to see how many people were going on Frontier.
I sure hope not for those people.
I've
No,
flown
I mean,
Frontier
clear.
once, and I would advise against it.
It's a little spirity for sure.
Well,
No, the problem is they make the
they are
planes
Spirit
really
now.
light, so they don't have to charge much, et cetera, et cetera. But the seats are paper thin, not comfortable.
Which probably wouldn't be good with the first part of our conversation. But anywho, yeah, the Frontier people were pretty electric. But yeah, so spent the day there. That was, talking to people, and some people did not want to be asked where they were going. Others did. So, it was a fun day.
How'd the popcorn get over?
Very well. We passed it out. We couldn't, they were selling it inside. We were giving out bags for free. There's that, if you're not from here, we didn't spend a lot of time with them on the conversation because they probably weren't going to go in and buy it, but a couple
It's good
did.
popcorn, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I'll have to make my quarterly stock, my own inventory refresh while I'm home. Yeah, that's I think we got there through Connor's Corner some way, shape, or form. He's live on Friday mornings. WFNU 94.1 FM, Frogtown Community Radio. A happy 10th birthday to the station. Did you know that,
Yeah.
Dad?
Big deal.
Yep, big deal coming up. We got a couple shows in between now and the birthday. We'll talk more about it, talk to you guys about what's going on there if people want to go check. I think there's a little party going on, but we'll get the details. We'll share them.
There's a big party going on. However, I believe it's on April 2nd.
No, I think it's August 1st, the same
August
day
1st.
as the party of the summer.
Right.
Yeah, we will not be in attendance, but
no,
doesn't mean our listeners can't stop
by. No,
by.
they should go. Right.
We'll chat about that when we get a bit closer. That's WFNU 94.1 FM Frogtown Community Radio. I don't think we're officially sponsored by Highland Popcorn, but there's our plug that they pay us in popcorn.
Sure.
Would you now like to ask your Timberwolves question?
Yeah.
Does it feel?
So I was having this discussion with one of our very new loyal listeners, and I'm not going to call him out because he's...
Hold on. Pause. I have huge news.
Yep.
The
slushy ding, is that it?
No, but I actually want to say this when you come back, so.
No, go ahead. I would hold for great news. Go ahead.
I don't know if this is SummerSlam Takeover. Do you know what that is? Is that what we are invited to on the Friday prior to SummerSlam?
No idea. But
Okay.
continue.
I don't know what SummerSlam Takeover Minnesota is, but at SummerSlam Takeover Minnesota, you can pay $70 for a picture with Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. And specifically mentioned in the details of the photo is that Johnny will be laying down for the photo.
CM Punk was trying to tell him not to do that anymore.
Well, I can promise you that at the very least, whenever this event is, if you pay $70 for a photo,
takeover, so that's I feel
SummerSlam
like we're
Takeover.
Oh, SummerSlam.
I don't know what it is. It's probably the part of the pre-show thing. Yeah, I can promise you can go, and that's what he'll be doing.
Now, where do they come up with 70? Seems like an interesting amount.
It's the same cost to get a photo op.
69.88.
Yeah,
but this price is even weirder.
Yeah,
69.88.
I'm sure it's after tax. Maybe it's 75 or something. Huge. I mean, it's a great. Oh, July 31st to August 2nd, Minneapolis Convention Center. Here you go. I just found it.
So that's where the WWE World will be.
Correct. That's correct. I have all the photo op schedules. El Grande Americano will be in attendance.
Oh, he's huge.
Yep, you can get a picture with him. Sam's guy, Kit Wilson, he's got one of those for free.
I mean, yeah, I got one for free.
He was both. I was there too.
Huge news for 48.38. Rikishi.
Rikishi?
You heard me.
For 48.38.
Yep. Tiffy time will run you 91.38.
She's worth every penny.
Yeah, I mean, I would pay that.
It's not obviously not everybody. It's a lot of people though. Anyone else you'd like me to check on while I'm here?
I'm fascinated by the amounts.
I think it's I bet if you added tax, it's
it'll be 100
at the end. For Tiffy,
okay.
Yeah, I would assume so. Anyone else like me to check out while I'm here? Our Truth.
Oh, I do that.
48.38.
Danhausen?
I think also for some Danhausen not currently
Hausen?
Scheduled. No, not currently
we
scheduled.
We can't get a picture Hausen?
No, not currently scheduled.
That
you can get an autograph. You can get an autograph from a bunch of them too.
We should do a live. I feel like we need to do something live from WWE World or whatever that weekend.
A man on the street thing. Danhausen will be in Danhausen is in my city, so I can go see what he's up to.
Oh, he's gonna be at Saturday Night's Main Event Hausen.
Yep.
That's true, Hausen. Here's my question. So I'm talking to one of our new fans, and again, I'm not going to call Evan out because I don't think it's fair to Evan Johnson to call him out because he's got really bad Twins takes. But then he had an even worse Timberwolves take, I think, and I'll ask you about his Timberwolves take, but it leads me to a question that I just don't know that I've ever really asked you. His ridiculous Timberwolves take, and maybe you'll disagree with me, is that Rudy Huchakiri. Are you familiar with him?
We talked about him last show, but you probably weren't listening. Yes.
Yeah, he claims that he's better than LeBron James. I think that's ridiculous. We don't have to spend time talking about what a dumb take that is.
I don't know who Rudy Hachimura is. Rui Hachimura? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's his name?
Okay.
Was he on the Lakers?
I don't know. Well, yeah, now he's on the Clippers.
Okay, yeah, that might be him. His take was that he's better than LeBron. But that actually brings me to something I wanted to ask you guys, because it hasn't happened yet. In your opinion, is LeBron James the missing piece for the Timberwolves, or is he washed? I'm not saying can he help us. Is he the missing piece in your eyes?
I'll give a very brief answer, and then I'll let Sam maybe expand. I think he is, or could be, I mean, as much as anyone could be for us, but I also think he is a bit washed, but I think that's okay on our team specifically.
I mean, I feel like you didn't answer the question. You gave me, I mean, I could have answered both ways.
No, I said yes. That's my point. He can be the missing piece and still be kind of washed. but I think he can be kind of washed and still be the missing piece on our team.
Because listen, it's not going to happen. But if it did, is he, Sam?
Well, I do think the Rui Hachimura is better than LeBron take is probably one of the worst takes I've ever heard in my entire life. I mean, they were on the same team last year, and LeBron averaged almost double the amount of points as Rui Hachimura, and double the rebounds, and probably quadruple the amount of assists. But
Listen,
we don't need
Evan
we don't need to
Johnson's
dive we don't need to dive into your new listener, new fan of the show.
And I don't want to bring up Evan's name because he's like 16. It's probably not fair to dump on him like this. But I thought it was pretty ridiculous.
I'm not going to bring up how
his twins takes are worse.
And,
that's why we're not going to mention his name.
No, I'm on the same page as you. I'm not going to talk about how bad that take is. I'm gonna glide over that and answer your question.
But it did make me think of the question I really did want to ask you. So in fairness, he got me to this question.
I think right now, the missing piece is LeBron James. If you look at the free agents, this might not be your question, but if you look at the free agents out there, LeBron is the missing. LeBron is out of everybody. LeBron's the missing piece. I probably would have preferred John Collins over LeBron, but he would have been more expensive. It probably would have taken some finagling to make the money work. But I mean, right now, LeBron, I think, is the missing piece. He's won before. He's won in cities that never win before. He has the experience, and he's a perfect fit. He doesn't have to do a lot for our team. And so he is washed, but he doesn't have to be the LeBron James he's been. Like on the Lakers, especially when they were injured, he had to carry that team. He's not going to have to carry this Timberwolves team, so he can be washed on our team.
Yeah, I think Sam. I knew Sam was gonna actually Sam and I agreed decently often. I knew he was gonna agree with me, so that's why I didn't go into it in a ton of detail. But I completely agree. He doesn't have to work as hard defensively because he'll have Rudy behind us. He doesn't have to handle the ball as much now that we have LaMelo. Like he doesn't have to be the number one point of attack defender because we have Jaden. I think Sam summed it up perfectly. Although I do want to call out that after berating he who shall not be named for his Rui Hachimura is better than LeBron James take, Sam did then proceed to say he would prefer John Collins over LeBron James. So I mean, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, yeah.
Well, is the only reason LeBron won't come here is just because he doesn't want to live in Minnesota? Is that really where we're at? I mean, which is I get. Because if you do I don't like the Timberwolves. I don't care if they fold, get sold, move. I don't care. But if you objectively look at it, which I feel I am, they do make the most sense for him, other than the fact he'd have to live here.
It really depends on where he ends up. If he ends up in Cleveland or Miami, then I think it's a matter of he wanted nostalgia, one last run at somewhere he's played and won it.
He left them both.
Stupid. Anyway. I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
No, I know.
But I think it depends on where he goes. If he goes to Golden State, it's like I wanted to play with my buddies and stupid as well, but fine.
He did that in Miami already.
I know. I'm just saying. I think if he picks Philly over Minnesota, then it comes down to just, I didn't want to be in Minnesota. Because I don't think Philadelphia makes more basketball sense. They're going to be a very good team, don't get me wrong. But
maybe they always figure
Philadelphia is as tough.
Correspondent.
No, but Philly is as tough of a place to be a player as anywhere. I mean, I don't think they'd debate that. It's not exactly Florida when it comes to weather. I mean, it's not Minnesota, but like. So I do think if that's where he ends up, then yes, it is for one reason or another, whether it's the group of people that are on the team here or just not wanting to be in Minnesota. But like how often is he really going to be in Minnesota, for being honest? Like,
by the way,
then yes.
So last week I didn't reveal my source. I revealed that I had a source that was 99% confirmed LeBron's coming to Minnesota. And since that, I acquired from the source a voice memo of Alex Rodriguez talking about how LeBron is coming to Minnesota.
Interesting.
I have no doubt that A-Rod thinks that.
I mean, we reported on Apples that LeBron is coming to Minnesota. I'm going to knock on wood to try not to bring
But what's he waiting for? Like, what are we doing?
He wanted to give LaMelo Ball and our friend something green. It's not going to
Can
matter.
we
Their time to
discuss that
shine,
press
their
conference?
media day, and he's gonna announce it in the coming days.
Can we? And I know this isn't why we got him, but can we discuss this for a second? If the Timberwolves have to go do any sort of like how do I say this? Like quiz show or anything, I would not bring
Trust me,
LaMelo
the
Ball.
the city of Minneapolis should be more concerned than the Timberwolves organization.
Yeah, he is. And granted, I don't think knowing his family education was a focus, as they say. But um, mm, I I wouldn't say he's bright. Trying to be nice.
Is
He couldn't even talk.
is anybody watching the All Star game?
You guys talk. I have to get a
I have it on
second.
my I have it on my television.
So,
I don't.
well, one, I want Dad to hear this before you go, Dad.
Go
Joe,
ahead.
Joe Ryan did 1 inning strong, 0 runs allowed, so he belongs. Struck out Freddie Freeman.
I was going to
But
say
now,
Dad. I almost said Dad's favorite twin is pitching.
Just in
in
time to
the
trade him.
middle of the All Star game, obviously I don't have the audio on, so I don't really know what's going on. Every player has sparklers. There are fireworks going off. Well, I have
What?
no clue what is going on. We're in the middle of the All Star game, and there's a full fireworks show. There's someone singing on the field,
And
and
it's
the
like the
players have
third inning.
sparklers.
It's
He's
literally the
right.
third
What
inning.
is going on? And they're signing autographs for people.
Well, there's a kid
Ray
out there with every
Charles is
player.
singing. There's
Sorry, I
bikes.
couldn't.
What do we?
Sorry, I couldn't see him.
Okay, wait.
I don't.
There's bikes. There's
You know
bikes
what's
on the
funny?
field.
They
They're
biked out
taking
on the field.
pictures. Ray
The
Charles
kid's.
was singing. There's a
You know
sparklers.
what's so
There's
funny
Buxton.
is you said Ray Charles is and there's Joe Ryan. You said Ray Charles is singing, and I was like, that guy does like that. I mean, I know he's dead, but I had a double take for a second. I was like, is he back from the dead? Like it looked like it could have been Ray Charles. Sorry,
Yeah,
that might have been
that
insensitive.
wasn't Ray Charles.
Unless it was a video of Ray Charles.
Right. I don't understand.
Which I mean, maybe it was. Maybe he's not actually. Maybe it was a video actually. No, I don't. Sam's right though. The weirdest part of the whole thing is they gave every player on the bench a sparkler. They probably could have skipped the sparkler.
Is there now? We have a Philly correspondent. Drew, you and I have actually been outside that stadium. Do they have some sort of weird fireworks curfew where they have to do it by 9 o'clock Eastern time, and they just decided
It'd be by 10.
I got to get it. I got to get
Oh,
it
there
done.
is footage of Ray
Oh,
Charles.
it is Ray Charles.
That's what I said.
I thought it was a video of a guy actually playing in the moment. There was a video. It had I thought it was live.
Ray loves fireworks, I hear.
Well, he hears too. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't there must be some Philly thing where you have to have fireworks done by a certain time.
Why was there a video of Ray Charles playing over all that? He's not from Philly. He's been dead for 20 years.
I think you know the song by Katy Perry, Firework? I think Ray Charles originally sang it. That's the only thing I can think of.
I'm completely I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just said a lot. And I actually
has the All Star game jumped a shark?
I mean, I actually think the players still take it pretty somewhat seriously, and it's
not
entertaining.
Enough to
but
they stop in the middle for fireworks.
Philly should never get the All Star game ever again.
After the fireworks display.
And by the way, I actually would like to talk about the home run. There were more people at the home run derby last night than the actual All Star game.
I saw the highlights of the home run derby. That was pretty insane. I'll be right back. You guys talk.
I did actually enjoy the home run derby. Did you see that when they announced the starting lineups, they had every player come out and sign their name on like a Declaration of Independence looking lineup card?
No, I didn't catch the beginning of the All Star game, but I did see them signing like baseball cards for all the kids. I don't know what was going on.
When they announced the starting lineup, they all came out and signed a lineup card that looked like the Declaration of Independence with a quill that just had like a Sharpie on the end of it. It was so bizarre. I don't know what they're doing. That fireworks thing.
Well, in comment, the Bruce Buffer intro at the home run derby was a little out. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, I think Bruce Buffer's lost his fastball a little bit. You hate to see it, but
I would agree. But I thought the rule changes, everyone was criticizing the rule changes beforehand, how they're getting rid of the time. It's going to be horrible. I actually loved it. I thought I was getting sick of the outs and the timeouts and all that. Like, I like the swings. You can take a little 5-second break if you need to, fix your batting gloves, but just get on with it. So I actually really
yeah.
liked it. And obviously, the ending was absolutely electric when Walker hit like 7 home runs in a row to win.
Yeah, I never liked the timed one, whether it's outs or swings. Like, I just think that fits better. I'm still so confused with what was going on. It was in the fifth inning.
I'm not
By
sure.
the way, and now there's smoke everywhere.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say that. I just walked in, and you can't see.
Oh, it worked.
I had to turn it off.
Any issue?
We're on the air, but it was making a weird noise, so I turned it off because you were nowhere to be found.
You didn't tell me.
Well, you didn't ask.
I'm asking right now.
Yeah, well, I turned it off, but it's delicious.
Happy to hear.
Okay,
I think it's because there wasn't enough liquid in it.
I have to get back to my job. Oh, yeah, to hear that uncomfortable thing.
Well, it's probably hard to keep a good relationship when you've had to fire a guy. I'm still here. I'm getting fired.
Are you on the show for the first time?
Are you firing me?
No, from what? Oh, from slushy? No, it was making a weird noise. The slushy's delicious, but yeah, now there's smoke. You can't see anything. I still very weird. Go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
Oh, what were we talking about?
I don't know. The fireworks show has completely. I think
down
I
deep.
Think
were you happy
I think
the
Sam
Phillies
hung.
guy
I think
lost the home
Sam.
run?
I think Sam hung up. Like, I think the fireworks show drove him to quit.
I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know what just happened.
By the way, it was the fifth inning.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I said the middle of the game. That was absurd. They literally did I thought Joanne Duran was about to come out in his entrance, and they opened the doors. There's just kids on bicycles biking around this field.
I'm sure if I had the volume on it, they explained it, but that was to just see that occur without any context or sound. That was as weird as anything I've seen.
I don't get it. I really, that was weird. And you know what? I think I'm turning it off now because it's stupid.
Dude, pitching is like 7 feet tall.
So when is LeBron when are we done with this?
Apparently, it was supposed to be a recreation of the Sandlot.
Oh, okay. I don't really know why, but
did they?
Yeah, at the very end, or not at the very end, but when they're leaving the fair.
Oh.
Ray Charles is in the Sandlot in that scene. He is singing in that scene. So
I think it's what it's supposed to be. But what are we doing?
On the 4th of July, the scene where they go to the fair, they all get sick because they do the chewing tobacco on the tilt-a-whirl thing, and then they bike back to the field and watch all the fireworks. And I believe Ray Charles sings "America the Beautiful," if I've seen that movie enough, which I think I have, over the scene.
What is your favorite baseball movie? Or top 2? You can even do top 3 if you want.
Can I ask a related but unrelated question?
Yeah.
Do you count it's not my answer, but do you count like Moneyball, a baseball movie?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
I mean, isn't it about baseball?
I think it's about baseball. I would say top 2, Major League. Honestly, the Jackie Robinson 42 is a really, really good movie. Those are probably the 2 I would say.
Major
42
League
and
and 42.
yeah.
Sam?
Mine's Field of Dreams.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
It's awkward.
And
I almost said I'm not a big Field of Dreams guy. Kept that to myself though.
well, that is awkward. Field of Dreams and Bad News Bears.
Okay. Surprised no one picked Little Big League.
I was about to say Little Big League for the Twins, but I didn't want. I don't think it's that.
So
I just don't like the movie that much.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It's a perfectly
I don't like
fine
to
movie.
do this. I really don't like to agree with either one of you on anything. But the original Bad News Bears, all-time classic.
Thank you.
And kind of leaning Bull Durham.
Yeah, I thought about that. I've only seen it a couple times. Not that that's not more than the average person, but
Most people only see a movie once, but okay.
Fever Pitch is also a classic, but I'm not sure I'd call Fever Pitch a baseball movie. I'd call it a rom-com set around baseball. Great movie though.
Mm-hmm.
Great movie.
A lot of baseball movies though.
Yeah, a lot of baseball
I think
movies.
It's probably the sport that has the deepest collection of movies. And because obviously football has some good movies, like other sports have good movies, but I feel like baseball is very deep in its
all right, top
roster.
three greatest.
I think basketball gives it a run for its money, but yeah, it's either basketball.
Oh, Drew's favorite basketball movie ever.
Space Jam.
Yep. Top 3 sports movies.
You know, your roommate called me on the 30th anniversary of the movie just to tell me it was the 30th anniversary of the movie.
Yep. I do know that, actually. We don't talk much, but that one I was privy to.
Yeah.
Top 3 sports movie ever.
My favorite, or what I would think people would say are.
Oh, that's a good. You're right about that.
Because those aren't going to be the same list.
No, that I agree with you on that. You could do a favorite.
People probably think Moneyball is.
And people do like Moneyball, but
I don't think it is. I don't think it's top movie, 5, but
I think there's one. It won an Academy Award. Rocky's got to be up there, doesn't it?
Controversial.
Wait, you told me you don't like Rocky, right?
I don't really like Rocky. It's fine. I'm not. It doesn't really do it for me. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
But we got a major situation.
Slushy everywhere.
Slushy spillage.
Yeah, it looks like I was shot.
Yeah.
Probably ruined multiple things here. Yeah, you don't like Rocky. I just think pound for pound, no pun intended, is the best sports movie. But
I'll give you
I like Coach Carter a lot.
Yeah, Coach Carter's great. That's all. If that's on TV, I'll watch it almost every time.
Oh my God, I did not realize what I'm missing.
You're a disaster.
I'm in so much trouble in 3 days when someone gets home. It's not even funny. I'll just say I got shot. But since it's red, is Miracle because it's true? But can it not be because it's true?
Well, Coach Carter's true. Loosely.
So is Moneyball.
So is Money Ducks.
I'll give you 3. Well, I'll give you 3, and they're from 3 different movies. I was gonna say Miracle. I promise. Mm-hmm. Glory Road is like one of my favorite movies ever. That is about Don Haskins.
Oh, We Are Marshall.
What?
No, he different movie. Marshall. Okay.
No, he coached Texas Western.
Oh yeah,
first team to start an all-black starting lineup in the NCAA history. Great movie. And then honestly, I think my third would be Remember the Titans. It's an all-timer. I think those are probably my 3 favorites.
Interesting.
without extending into like, you count Happy Gilmore as a sports movie, kind of, I guess.
How do you
Like,
not?
Yeah. Talladega Nights, it's a good one.
It's funny.
That's a sports movie.
I was gonna say that actually to be funny, but
Talladega Nights.
yeah, just to be funny.
No, I think those are my three. In no particular order. Those are ones that I think I will always rewatch over and over and enjoy, and yeah.
Fair enough. Wild. Again, we're not getting Larkin, are we?
I don't know if anybody is at this point.
That's the thing. Yzerman, I mean, we know he's a nut job, but we've talked about it. It's hard to strip a guy of the captain and make him come back to camp, and then also tell all these teams, like, no matter the stars, he wants Johnson, us, he wants Boldy or Eck. Like, he's at a certain point, I think he's got to give in, and I think he's gonna have to trade him, whether it's us or somebody else.
Yeah.
And I don't see how Larkin doesn't hold out and force him to trade him himself.
My youngest roommate just came in and saw the gunshot wounds on the bed and thinks I need to move out. I'm in trouble. Go ahead.
I mean, you should probably strip the sheets and get some detergent on that ASAP and put it in the washer.
Yeah, I would probably something would happen. What about, do we go after the Hughes brothers? Like, what do you think? Is Hughes' brother better than Larkin?
No.
I don't think so.
Why don't we just turn around and give them whatever we were going to give for Larkin?
I don't think they can do that.
Why?
I think it would just not. I think it would look bad.
Who?
For New Jersey.
You don't think New Jersey would do it?
Correct.
Well, they're not getting our Hughes guy, it doesn't sound like, because he's going to re-sign with us. So,
but they weren't that. I don't think they were that bad last year, if I recall. I guess I can find it. I don't know why I'm like. I guess they weren't great. They missed the playoffs by. I guess only missed.
I think PR wise, if Guerin doesn't do something, he's in trouble.
Yeah, I just think PR wise, if the Devils trade one Hughes to the team that actually got the other Hughes, especially after their Hughes, scored the overtime goal I think it would look bad. I don't think they're in any rush to trade him.
Fair enough. Okay. I can accept that. But I can't.
We got about a minute. We got about a minute or two before the post show. Just throwing that out there.
I was gonna say, I think Billy Dree's trying his hardest, but yeah, I mean, I don't think Yzerman's being too cooperative.
All right. Well, I guess
you said you had some Twins takes from somebody that needed to be discussed. Do you want to
I just said the guy
and do a quick after? Oh, okay.
I like now how the Twins. This talk about PR though. They're tied for the playoff spot. Well, no, you only say you're tied when meaning they would lose the tiebreaker to Seattle. So they're not actually tied for a playoff spot. If they were in the playoffs, you'd say they're in the playoffs. But we're tied for a playoff spot. There's no, when they turn around and trade these guys, will it finally, like, I think this, of all the poll ads, this is the dumbest, by the way. John, whatever his name is, he's the dumbest because he's got the biggest mouth of them all and does nothing and is going to trade these guys. He might be the worst. And that's saying a lot.
Get that off your chest. Feel better?
No, I don't feel better because stuck. So
Well, you don't watch them anyway, so why do you care?
true. But that's
I don't watch them either, but I care because I'd like to watch them again, especially in my unemployment. But I refuse to watch them with our current ownership.
I know. I couldn't even.
Also, he made a comment saying $100 million isn't enough. It's your fault, dude, that we're paying our payrolls $100 million. I'm so sick of them. It's ridiculous.
I do find them to be very not self-aware.
Yeah, that's my point.
Short post show for the fans at home.
Yeah, let's do it. But not super happy with that closing either. I think we got to work on our closing.
That's your job, so I mean you can work on it in your free time.
Yeah, I mean it was.
I'm happy with my opens. I'm happy with when I talk about what station the show's on. So I think it's something I think you got to work on. You're a pro, sort of.
I
think you're getting lackadaisical in your closing.
Well, I am out of my comfort zone now that I can't say stay tuned for the hottest radio show on the planet, Connor's Corner.
You do need to go to back to the drawing board on that.
You can go back to this has been another edition of Apples to Apples.
That's what I'm gonna do. Right here on, yeah. That's good call. That's what I'm gonna do from now on. What else? Quickly, I mean, World Cup I'm not even being funny.
By the way, I said Spain at the beginning, and they're now in the finals. Thank you very much.
Well,
you guys said France.
I said Spain and France. I didn't know they'd be playing in the semis. So is that my fault?
I mean, they're the number 2 and number 3 teams in the world.
Well, you asked me the 2 teams, I picked them. I didn't know what brackets they were in or anything like that. So it's kind of unfortunate luck for me, isn't it?
It is, as you say, a burden being so knowledgeable in sports. I won my March Madness pool bracket and all my pools, and now I'm winning my my World Cup pool. It's a little bit. I might have to retire from pools and brackets because I'm unstoppable.
Well, I picked Spain to win it, so I mean I feel like no, I picked England and Spain. I'm still alive. Right?
We'll have to check the tapes.
No, 1,000% because I knew the hairy guy's name.
Styles.
The hairy guy.
Harry Styles, yeah. I picked Harry Styles from England, and I picked Spain. I'm still alive. I didn't pick France.
I have a cold take for this show, but a hot take for I think many of our listeners.
Go ahead.
I am so sick of Timothy Chalamet.
What do you got against Chalamet?
He was at the World Cup repping France, and then they keep showing him. He keeps pointing to the France jacket. Dude, you're not French. You're cheering for the team who won, like the probably the best team, the best looking team in the World Cup, who is odds-on favorite to win it all. This isn't some underdog you're cheering for like the Knicks. And you have no heart. You have no
seems like he does jump on the
bandwagon.
He's
jumping on every bandwagon. He also needs a haircut.
French. His dad is from France, and I know that. He's
American.
Because I know that because I know his friend that he grew up with in New York City, whose father is also French. That's part of why they're such good friends.
I don't know what's weirder, that they're French or that you know them.
Well, I went to school with the one, and not Chalamet.
His dad is French. He's not French.
I just said his dad. That's exactly what I said.
No, and he's American. His dad is French.
Okay.
He wasn't cheering for the United States like this. He's only cheering for the French now because they're in the semifinals. And then he was in the suite with everybody, dapping everybody up, and they lost. And that made me very happy.
Do you guys like that it ends in shootouts?
No, not at all. I can promise you if I had the amount of money Timothy Chalamet had, I'd be acting. I'd be so much more. I'd be everywhere.
I do
He's
have
also
that much
ugly,
money, and I don't act that way.
The problem is we're not from anywhere we're from sucks at sports, and we have to trace it back so many generations. It's a little disingenuous.
And he's ugly. Do we? I mean,
yeah.
I'm not going to comment on his looks. I'll leave that to you.
I think he's ugly.
Thank you.
I feel like so yeah. So by the way, I'm not eliminated. I took England and Spain, number one. Because Sam, we picked the same people. I thought.
That might be true. Yeah.
And you said I hate to agree with that. So I know I didn't pick France. They're just a cheap imitation of England. Big news. Waymo's going to Miami, Austin, Texas, Atlanta, Houston, and it says SF Bay Area next. They're
It's
already
already in the SF.
yeah, I've
They're
been
already
in one.
They're already in like almost all those places.
And they're in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know why this is a late tweet, but that's weird. Yeah, has the World Cup lost its luster at all since? I feel like I'm not
No, but I
hearing
don't
much.
love how some of these games like in the middle of the day. It's kind of
Why are
annoying.
they all?
But
They're down to just a couple. Why are they not in prime time? What am I missing?
I think it was so they were at normal times for the people in those countries.
Oh, okay. So if it was U.S., it would have been at night.
I wouldn't have been surprised, yeah. But even
Well, they
tomorrow is
probably
at
made
like,
this. They might have probably made the schedule 2 months ago, knowing who's going to be in it.
yeah, that's
True.
true.
Now I know we've touched on this, but Fox announcers for this are the single worst group of announcers I've ever seen in my entire life for any sport.
For the World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, though it is
Then no,
the
not as much the
it's
announcers as the analyst people.
no,
Ugh.
the announcers are horrific, and soccer like it's crazy because if you watch the EPL, like their announcers are actually pretty good, but the American announcers, the ones they have doing the quote unquote better games, those ones are absolutely horrific. The comments they make, a 4-year-old knows. They're so bad, and
I
they
know.
don't even get excited. It's pretty bad. It's horrific.
Speaking of soccer, are you too familiar with the Minnesota um,
Aurora.
FU Aurora?
Yeah, they didn't get a home game.
Oh, well, they don't deserve a home game. They once again choked, but did you see how they choked?
No.
Semifinals, up 1-0, as we say in soccer world. Drew, do you know this?
No.
There's like they're in the 90th minute. They're up 1-0. Our goalie comes out to play a ball, and instead of playing the ball, played the nugget, the head of the other opponent. Penalty shot.
They have
That
not tweeted since March 4th. How is that
uh,
possible?
because they choke every year. So
They
the
won
penalty
15 straight games and they didn't
they
tweet.
won,
It's
no
pretty crazy.
they've never I don't think they've ever lost in the regular season. There's like a few minutes left in the game, goes to play the ball, hits the person in the head instead of the ball. They go to the replay or whatever they call it. Penalty shot, they score, and then the rest was history. They lost, of course. That's pretty interesting way to lose.
How is
Yeah.
it possible that I get I get it's not the Premier League, but how do you have a team account for something like this that hasn't tweeted since March? How can you not find one person to whatever?
Well, I
They
mean,
lost to Salmon Bay FC.
Seattle, Salmon Bay. That's exactly right.
Well, in the Ballard neighborhood.
Well, that's true. Fox Sports just tweeted, "It doesn't get much better than this. The players are going out to watch the fireworks. It's in the middle of their game. Where else are they going to go?"
They had to go out. They all had sparklers. That was insane.
Oh, are you familiar with Malik Elijahwan?
Yeah,
We
his
offered
dad
them.
was his dad was pretty good.
The
Yeah,
Gophers offered them.
the Gophers offered him. I'm sure we're going to be in the final two to get him and not get him. But is there anything else we should be touching on?
I got nothing.
I mean, we are going to have to eventually start talking about SummerSlam.
It's starting to shape up. I don't think we're quite there yet, but it's starting to shape up.
No,
Maybe
it
once I
is.
book my flights.
Well, you got you got a little bit. Drew's already booked his flights, so
Do we want to talk about how Olivia Miles is the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 400 points?
No, we don't talk. She's the worst draft pick in the history of
Oh,
the
yeah,
WNBA.
that's
We don't
true.
talk
That's
about
true.
that.
you'll find that out soon. When
And
what's her name comes back, they won't be able to coexist. I'll stand
but
by my statement.
here's what I'm asking. If they can't coexist, but you still got an MVP caliber player, that's
Trade the
still a
other
pretty
one.
good draft pick. Yeah, so you're moving the goalposts a bit. I
Yeah,
also
I'm
would
not
like to
moving the
recognize.
goalposts because, by the way, we were entirely because Cheryl Reeves is an idiot. We were completely lucky to get her. I mean, we just lucked into that.
That's not that wasn't the point you made at the time, but well, it was a
Well,
point
I
you made,
did
but it's
make
not the
that point
point
too. Yeah,
you did. It's not the point Sam and I keep bringing up. Separately, um,
she can't
the
coexist.
greatest reverse bramer of all time you ever pulled was on Macklin Celebrini. I don't know if you saw the news today.
I did not.
He went from never scoring again, according to you, to being the youngest NHL cover athlete in the history of the game. So, congrats, Macklin.
The actual game.
Like the
I
video
might have
game.
to. I had Sam. What NHL year was I playing on
It was
PlayStation?
probably
It
NHL 15.
I hold every record possible for NHL 15. I have a guy. I made a guy. Sam helped me, of course, because I'm not capable of doing that myself. What did I score? 400 goals and not one assist the entire season.
No,
I played an entire
there was a bug in NHL 15 that if you did a
that I
certain
figured
move,
out. Yeah. I,
you scored every time, and Dad figured out that bug and lit up the score sheet.
I played an entire season without passing the puck once, and might have scored 500 goals, won every award, and then retired because I didn't think I could top that. Do you think the new NHL with Sarah Feeney uh has that
Well,
glitch? Maybe I should circle back with it.
I mean, you do have some spare time. I have been dabbling in some NCAA and NHL in my unemployment. I made a franchise though.
Oh, Justin Verlander's he's in the All Star game?
Honorary since he's retiring.
Oh,
I'm wondering if they're gonna have him
I,
pitch at all. Honestly,
well, why is he there if he's not going to pitch?
you would think
Probably
they'd
because
throw him out there for at least a batter, but
they want to win.
yeah.
I mean, he's not very good anymore.
No, it was honorary.
When is Buxton going to get up, do you think?
He's
Oh,
not playing.
that's right. That's right. He does what he does. He played. I mean, he got hurt.
I mean, I'd
That's
rather
right.
have him rest for a week and not play in a now
Plays the
meaningless
rest of the
All
week
Star game.
before. So you think he's going to come right back and play?
That's
So
what
what
they
is
said.
what is
They
the
said they
chance the
expect him
Twins
back in the
actually?
first two series.
What's the chance that the Twins actually make a move for someone good? Zero?
They've already made two
Well,
massive moves. What do you mean?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. It's amazing these other teams let these guys go, and we were just there to pick them up.
I
Like
I
actually,
mean,
Coos.
well, they actually had a pretty good draft. Well, but when I was saying that, and then I realized they didn't really have a choice. The best catcher, and well, they also took three catchers, which I don't really understand. But they did get
they took
Lackey
three
from
catchers and 97 pitchers.
yeah.
I,
Well,
we were
they
texting
traded
about this.
97 pitchers last year.
True, they do need extra ones. That's a good point.
Why are there so many rounds in this?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
it's weird. I thought they got rid of a bunch of rounds when they did the restructuring of the minor league system. They got rid of a bunch of teams, but apparently maybe not because there's still a
No,
With
they
ton.
the
did. There's
1237th pick and
it used to be 40 rounds. I think it's 20 now,
oh, okay.
which that's half for those keeping track at home.
People are keeping track.
Yeah.
It's still an absurd amount of draft picks, but
Just a huge draft though for the show. Both a
yeah,
Hoya and a Bronco chosen to the Twins. Um, who knows if we'll ever see either of them, but just huge for the brand. Great
Well, if
stuff.
the radar bullpen's pitching, we might see him.
Yeah, that's true. At the very
I have
least, the way they call guys up and down, they'll get a shot.
I have been to a Santa Clara baseball game or two, so
We saw Jalen Williams at it.
yeah, that's where I met my friend. I talked to our friend on walking in.
We were walking into the baseball stadium, and I said hi to
Called me
Jalen
over.
Williams. He goes, "What's up, Sam?" And then Dad goes, "What's up, brother?" And he
Ooh.
looked at me and said, "Who is that guy?" And I
No,
haven't spoken to him since.
that's not true. I mean, some of it's true. He said, "What's up, Sam?" I looked at him. I go, "Hey, brother, how are you?" Came over, shook his hand. Everything was fine. Everything was fine. Patted me on the back. So it was fine. He even went on your show after that.
That
In
no, I
fairness to
think
me, I would say "What's up, brother" to white people. It's
no,
not. It wasn't a
whoa,
racial thing.
Why
No,
did you think it
I
was?
Well, because Sam just insinuated that.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
You're right. You didn't insinuate it.
you seem self-conscious about it. I think we're gonna move on.
Not at all. Now I am, I think. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Anything else we need to touch on?
Not after that.
Well, not literally touch. I mean, any other sports?
Can't believe you guys don't like Chalamet. It's tough. Hate to see it.
I
That's all
don't
I got.
honestly.
I'm sick of
I
him.
don't know who he is. I literally only saw him sitting in the front row. Then was he invited to the wedding? Not yours.
I also don't think any of his movies are good, and that's not really about his acting. I just don't.
What
think the
movies he
are good.
been in? Like I don't know who he is.
I think the Dune series is the most overrated series in movie history. That's a hot take, I know, but Dune 2 was absolutely horrific.
He's Bob Dylan.
Well, he
Marty
was Bob
Supreme.
Dylan.
Marty Supreme is the weirdest movie I've ever watched in
Oh,
my entire life.
I like Marty Supreme.
Do you guys like Bob Dylan?
I think we have to.
You don't have to. He never ended up being a relative of yours. But how many Bob Dylan songs do you know?
Define no. Like, could I just name or like no?
Name me what you would consider Bob Dylan's best song.
Ooh.
Or most popular.
Probably like a Rolling Stone would be what I would say.
Give me the second. I think it's fairly obvious.
What's fairly obvious?
The second biggest. I think this one's
Tangled Up in Blue?
No, Blowing in the Wind.
Oh, okay.
If I told you that last week he was in concert in Minnesota and didn't sing any of those, what would your reaction be?
That would not surprise me. That sounds like exactly like these guys all do that.
Well, then don't come in concert.
No, I don't disagree with.
I mean, you're not going to play your two most famous songs ever? For what purpose? Like, what point are you trying to prove?
You'd have to ask him.
Why?
But it doesn't surprise me by any means.
Okay. Well, I don't like him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. By the way, just for the record, I did not go, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you don't like the guy, why'd you go?
I didn't. People report to me. They know we have the third highest rated sports podcast that also talks about other things, so they share information for the show. All right, well,
you really think "Blowing in the Winds" is his best song?
No, I think it's the most popular. I think
that's
I think
true.
all of his songs are just as bad as the next, so no.
Bob Dylan. Let's find out. Bob Dylan's. No, that's the album. Bob Dylan's. Real quick, just to send our listeners home.
Most popular songs.
Just to send our listeners home.
You might know
Knocking on Heaven's Door.
What?
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. It's a good song.
Not the way you sing it.
No, not the way I sing it at all. None of these are like commercial.
Oh my God, I didn't know we share the same middle name.
There might be a reason behind that.
Robert Allen Zimmerman.
It
spells it different.
By
Spotify,
Spotify streams, Knocking on Heaven's Door is 1, Like a Rolling Stone is 2, Blowing in the Wind is 3.
Okay, the overview of Bob Dylan on whatever Google, iconic songs like Blowing in the Wind, that's the first one they say.
I was curious. I mean, your answer to my question was yes. I think that is his most popular song. It's depending on how you rank it. Clearly, I mean,
he won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, didn't he win it? No, never mind.
2016.
Yeah, I was gonna say he won it like recently, strangely, which didn't.
I think this is another strange fact. His legal name, he changed his legal name. He goes by Bob Dylan. He changed his legal name to Robert Dylan. Why wouldn't you at least change your legal name to what you go by, even though your name is Zimmerman? That's bizarre. But
I assume he just changed his last name. Just keep it
no,
easy.
His legal name is Robert. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like he just didn't change his first name.
Okay. So he's Robert Zimmerman.
Yeah, I feel like it's not that crazy, to be honest.
No. When you say it that way. Oh, by the way, before we go, now Miss America is singing. No fireworks for her though. By the way, I'm not even going to say what I'm going to say. We are sort of getting close to crunch time. We have some t-shirt decisions to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one.
The Chiffy time? Oh no, you have one already.
I have a Lesnar one, but we don't. I don't have to wear it.
I mean, I would be up.
It was only $20. So
I don't think so. Is he going to actually retire? I don't think he's retired. Maybe he is retiring, and he's going to do what he did last time, but do it for real. Why would he retire? By the way, I think it's stupid. But we'll have more time.
We could also get some Chad Gable shirts now.
Ready, willing, and Gable.
My friend, my travel friend.
I am kind of feeling Otis too. Well, he won't be wrestling, but I feel bad for him right now. That the low blow.
Oh, I think he might be wrestling.
I feel like Otis has to somehow.
But he might be wrestling. Is he wrestling at Sunday night's main event?
They got to get a battle royal or something. And have Otis. I could go see Otis tomorrow at the mall.
Ask him.
I should. I want to, and I can see Chad and see if he remembers me from the Sky Club.
Well, did you see Chad or did you see OG Grande Americano?
I saw Chad, and I told him that I knew he wasn't who. See, now I want to talk to him again because I told him I know they're not who you say you are, but he was.
He lied to you.
And he lied to me. He flat out lied to me.
Yeah, you should tell him that.
And my older roommate was confused by the entire scenario, but.
Oh, that's understandable.
You know what else? And then we'll go. You know how like when you're like this has probably happened to both of you, but like you're talking to someone, and then you're with someone who's 2 feet to your right, which means it's only 3 feet to the side of the other person that you're talking to, and they go, "Who is that?" There's no comfortable way to turn around and tell them while you're really next to the person. Is that you know what I'm saying? Do you feel me?
Can't say it's happened to me.
Okay. Well,
I feel that's an awkward position, but I guess you could have just been like, "Oh, this is my friend Chad."
I should have. Well, I basically did, but he heard. Boys to Men now were 22 minutes ago. We're singing that. Oh, so this is weird. They're doing the Stand Up for Cancer thing, and they were singing at the end of the road. That I'm not even being funny. That just seems inappropriate.
Yeah,
that was a while ago.
I just saw it on Twitter. This show is outrageous, by the way.
It is
not the fact they're standing up for people with cancer. I don't think the song that goes with it should be End of the Road.
No, this whole ordeal is off the rails.
We should be more positive. All right. Well, my roommate does that a lot. Who is that? Well, they're right next to me. Can you ask me when they leave? Anyways, This has been another great edition of Apples to Apples, right here on all the different ways you listen to us. We confirming we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back next week. Tune in.